Hi guys, welcome back. You can enroll into my Udemy course on C# Basics with .NET Core for Beginners. It is the most in-depth course with live coding and practical assignments in every topic. This course has almost 27.5 hours of on-demand video, 44 downloadable resources, and it comes with a real-life project in C#. The link to this course is and this course link is given in the description box below. In this lecture, we are going to explain the TryParse method and how it can be used in validating the user input. TryParse method is used to convert a given string to another type of data. Consider these three statements. First, we have an integer type variable. And then we have a var type variable age value. We are inputting some data through the keyboard. You are free to enter a string type data as 30 in the form of a text or 30 in a numerical format. There is no issue of exception since the variable is declared using var type, and so the age value variable can store any type of data. So the exception is not raised over here. Whereas, if you were using the int type variable age in this statement, then you need to enter an integer type data. So by using the var type variable, we have avoided the issue of format exception that can occur in this statement if you try to enter a non-numerical type data. Now, at the same time, we should ensure that the user is entering a proper type of data. That is what is done in the next line of statement. Let's consider this statement. I have a Boolean type variable parse success in the left hand side. And then on the right hand side, if you look in, I am using the TryParse method. The TryParse method is attached to a data type. It is int.tryparse. So what this actually does? This is used to convert a string to another type of data. So this method will try to parse or will try to convert some type of data into integer type of data. So here you can see the first argument of the TryParse method is the variable age value. So this method will try to convert the age value into an integer type data, and if that conversion is successful, this method will return a result true. If the conversion is not successful, this method will return a false value. Now consider, you are entering the text 30 in response to this console.writeLine. So the age value variable now has the text 30 in it. What happens to this TryParse method in that case? It will try to convert the text data that is present in the age value, which is 30, into an integer type data, but we know that the text 30 cannot be converted into an integer type data. So the int.tryparse method will return a false value as the result, and that false will be stored into the left hand side variable. What's the role of the second argument of the TryParse method? Out age. This variable or the second argument has got role only if the conversion using TryParse is successful. Let's consider a case where the TryParse can be successful. Consider that you are supplying the numerical value 30 in response to this console.readLine statement. In that case, the value 30 will be, the numerical format 30 will be stored into the var type variable age value. Now consider this TryParse conversion. The age value now has the numerical value 30. TryParse method tries to convert that numerical value 30 into an integer type. And we know that this will be a successful conversion. The TryParse method can successfully convert this numerical value 30 into an integer format. So this method will return a true result, and that will be stored into the Boolean variable on the left hand side. At the same time, the converted value 30 into the form of integer type data will also get stored into the out variable as the second argument over here. So the out variable age will be now stored with an integer version of this data. Age variable will now contain 30 as a numerical data. The out keyword means if the TryParse conversion is successful, output the numerical data into this variable age, which is declared as integer type. From this, we can conclude two things. If the conversion using a TryParse method is successful, then it will return a Boolean result true that will be stored onto the left hand side Boolean type variable, and at the same time the successfully converted integer form of data will be stored automatically into the out variable age. In the next stage, we can check whether the conversion was successful by examining the content of the Boolean type variable. That is, if parse success equals true, then we can say the conversion was successful and the user has entered a correct or valid type of data. Whereas, if the parse success was false, then we can conclude that it was an invalid data entered by the user. So this is the way how we can validate user input using the TryParse method and var type variable. These are the list of some TryParse methods. Every TryParse method starts with a data type int.tryparse of string comma int. This will try to convert the string representation of a number into its integer equivalent. If the conversion is successful, it will return a true result, and also the converted form of integer data will be stored into the out integer type variable. Decimal.tryparse will convert the string representation of a number into its decimal format. Similarly, double-dotted-tryparse converts a string representation of a numerical data into double type data. Float.tryparse converts a string representation of a numerical data into float type data. Byte.tryparse converts a string representation of a number into a byte type data.